Howdy-o, what do you know, this is Rabbit of ScrubLeet Academy, and would you look at that view? It's almost a shame that we're gonna have to turn right around and go into that dismal dark cave over there, and even avoid that dungeon alert I dragged up getting here. So, we will be entering the Coalescence Chamber today to hunt for bats, and if you want a quick direct route, so just try to go a bit northeast and see if you can get there. As you could tell, we did not take a very direct route getting there. We went all the way up here and then crossed the bridge. I think that's probably avoidable. You can probably jump up here from the south now with horses. But if you can't, just make sure you cross over around here onto a ramp, and then you can just feather fall your way onto the bridge, or from the bridge onto the platform, as you used to in the old days. Anyway, we're going to be farming out some bats here today, so we might as well go ahead and enter the Coalescence Chamber, and we'll throw it right on Elite, as we always do. Alrighty, so it'll take some getting to this place, but once we get there, there should be some endless spawning bats that we could just go ahead and farm out to our heart's content. So what I might do is just speed through things, zerg the whole dungeon, and then once we're there, we'll be there. Howdy-o, this is Rabbit from the future that's a little further ahead than the timeline of this video you're watching. I know, meta is all get up, huh? I figure it's not worth recounting this long, boring journey through the chamber. You can watch it if you want, or listen to me prattle. And yes, if you're wondering, Past Rabbit has absolutely no clue where he's going in this video, so it took a bit longer getting there than I expected. Actually, he's probably following a guide online right now, the poor scrub. Ugh, disappointing. Well, I've got you, though. I want to talk about something I've noticed while making these Monster Manual videos. Isn't it weird that we really don't do a lot of these quests anymore? I mean, I'm burning them down for these videos, but I can't recall a single time I've ever done the Lord of Eyes in the past 3 years, or bothered with something like Gwilon's Stand for anything but like hardcore grinding for favor, which I've never actually managed to succeed on. Considering I never really did them even when they were popular, I wonder kind of why this is. I mean, I do Druid's Curse all the time, the dungeon I promoted for my bear farming video, link in the description. And I have no problem with Coalescence Chamber, the one Past Rabbit's struggling through right now for bats. But really, they just don't seem to draw groups like they used to. Is it the gear? I know there's pretty much no reason to farm them for gear now because the power creep Dito's been suffering the past few years. But they kind of feel like forgotten relics of an ancient time to me. If you guys feel the same, toss a comment down below. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who's forgotten these cool, disparate places. Is this poor dude still stumbling up and down these eerily convenient ramps looking for a gelatinous cube that has some perverse mental control over the bat population? Alrighty, topic 2 on my mind then, a bit closer to home on this one. First things first, who designed this place? Not the game developer. In a purely gameplay sense, well, I still really don't like the mechanics of this dungeon, but it's decently challenging and unique as far as dungeons go. No, I mean, who in a lore sense made this place? What did they think they were doing? Dude 1 has a key to enter Dude 2's locked chamber, wherein a second key exists to enter Dude 3's chamber to get the final key to enter Dude 4's chamber? I know Dude 3, to us, is a gelatinous cube that probably swallowed all of the third squad in the real Dude 3, but seriously, what were these trogs thinking, making a plan like this to foil the 12 from discovering the secret of a place not tarnished by corruption? It's like they were reading the storyboard notes for this place, and realized this would be the most inconvenient hardship to foist on the adventurers who were guaranteed to play Dito and come into this chamber. Wild Kobold Chase? The complexity of this plan to just sit around and wait for would-be raiders to infiltrate their Coalescence Chamber is insane. These guys have way too much time on their hands. They kind of remind me of myself. We've only got Badil's key? Jeez, Past Rabbit, step it up a notch, bud. Yeah, no, I'd say we shouldn't leave complex plots in the hands of the troglodytes. What if one of these random dudes betrayed them? What if they were like the people who guard our nuclear weapons and just left the doors open or got drunk and forgot the key on a bar table? What if the trolls went outside for a bit of fresh air and dropped the key off the side of a cliff? Nobody would ever figure out that a jelly square had eaten their other dude. Office meetings would be a total shit show. Some guy just asking, "Where's Sniffles, troglodyte champion?" And nobody could give the poor guy an answer. Speaking of which, why does nobody care about Lieutenant Sniffles? The guy must have been pretty high-ranking to hold the key to the boss's bedroom. Usually some guy is keeper of keys and grounds, they give him a little house on the outskirts of the castle, and all the students know his name. Even send them to negotiate with giants in the mountains. And those trogs could really use some giant muscle instead of hiding in a silly complex system of cave shafts to begin with. I think I might have gone off the rails a little bit, and I'm not quite sure I'm on the right franchise anymore. Oh, good. Key number 2 means we're almost there, boys. What a journey we've been on. You know, it took me 20 minutes to get to the spawn point. 20 minutes. Usually with these Monster Manual farm sessions, I try to show how easy it would be to get to these places, and farm out the mobs I do. The whole point is to parse out the bad areas and just find the absolute best farm locations. Nobody wants to farm mobs now. With this one, I'm really going to have to go back to my sources. They swear this is where people farm bats, and technically I couldn't find a better constant spawn location. That said, past rabbit's traumatized by all the running, and dizzy after being sped up to 4 times the movement speed. I know, I had to have him lie down afterward. I remember it because I woke up later that night and started recording this whole thing just to have some continuity in the video. Oh, the sacrifices I do for my craft. Oh, we're here? Well, past rabbit, take it away. And here we are. Let's open that door. Now this is a dungeon I haven't done in a while, so that took a little bit to get here. So let's hope it's all worth it. I don't think it would take nearly as long the second or even third time through. And I know our guy is going to spawn right in there, so my presumption is we're going to have a bunch of spawns right here. So let's go in, grab that adventurer's pack, run, and go ahead here and see what the bats are like. He shouldn't be able to get through there, so we should be able to just farm bats endlessly. And there should be some down here as well, if I remember. Yep, there are a few. So why don't we just go ahead and try this, because maybe this will be easy solo run for 10 bats every 15 seconds. We'll just let them come to us and see if that works for us. Because I'd love to see if that actually is how it works out. Alright, did we get one? Yep, they aggro. Okay, cool. So if you stand right here, you do get about 10 bats. 9 to 10, that's not too bad. So 9 to 10 every 15 is a little better if... Oh my goodness. I will recommend don't come in here with a dual wielder. Come in here with somebody who can nuke AoE real quick. Otherwise, you're going to be spending a long time here. But let's see. So you need 3,500. That's not extremely bad, honestly. And right here seems to be where they just constantly see you and are able to come in and get you. That's fine. That's not bad at all. And that's it for bat farming. It's not too bad, honestly. It takes a while to get there, but thankfully, as you're getting there, there's tons of bat spawns too. So, at the very least, it's not like it's an entire waste of time to get there. But that's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this, I hope you leave a comment. It's very nice to see what you've got to say on these kind of things. And other than that, I will get up out of here. See ya for now. Bye-bye.